In this mod pack, we can make trains. And in order to make trains, we need train tracks and train casing. So that's why I'm going to build a ridiculously overpowered train factory. Welcome to episode 5 of the Survival Crate mod series. In the last episode, we built this farm and all these other farms. And in the mini episode on ALLArthur extras, we cleaned up the area and made it look better. But now we need to travel 3,000 blocks to the train factory location. And in order to make that easier, I'm going to make a waystone to be able to teleport back and forth to the train factory. So I need to grab amethyst and I need to grab ender pearls and emeralds. So you might be wondering why I'm building this train factory 3,000 blocks away. Well, because of if we go far away enough, we actually start to see modded terrain generation. Anyways, that's enough explanation. Let's get some amethyst. Of course, we buy some ender pearls. Do we have yeah, I'm pretty sure I have obsidian. Yeah, I do. And then we can make our waystone, I'm pretty sure. Yep, one waystone, and I need one more. Okay, we have our waystone set up. So where do I put this thing? Well, maybe put it like we'll put it like right here, maybe. Oh yeah, this base has a name now. So this is called Harvested. This is the new name for this area, called Harvested. Siam Empire came up with that name, and we all voted for it. So, and then now I have to travel 3,000 blocks. So is there a chance to go to the apple? Nope. And oh, here it is. All right, we've made it. This is Pullman's mill. Quite a big island. Pullman's mill. So let's clear out some land. We're done with a lot of land. So let's start building the first building. So let's get a bunch of clay and smelt them all into bricks. Oh, this is a lot of brick. You can maybe say I'm bricked up. Let's also make some types of glass, some stone brick, and some dark oak planks. Okay, I think that's probably everything we need to build this thing. So let's get building. Alright, that's this first building done. This building is where all the train tracks and train casing will be stored, and also where a power plant steam engine's gonna power everything. We can make our item vault, place them down. Alright, there we go. Girder. Then in this corner, we will have our steam engine. So let's gather a few materials and build this steam engine. Alright, I think our steam engine's done. So throw some buckets into this smart chute. It should run at full speed. 49,000 stress units. I think 49,000 stress units for this whole thing is enough. Okay, so now that we have the power and storage, we need to start automating train tracks. So let's first make a building where these train tracks will be made, and then we'll have to make these two farms, an iron farm and a stone farm. So let's start with the iron farm. Let's gather some materials and start building. So the iron farm building is done. Okay, so editor ALLArthur here. In the past, this hole wasn't here, so this barrel got clogged with flints, so no iron could go through. But I fixed it. Like, I finished building the whole factory before realizing that there was a problem with the iron farm and that the flint wasn't getting dumped. So now the iron farm should work very well. And yeah, we don't have to worry about it. We can take iron off, and now we have to work on stone. Okay, so now that this building is done, 50% of the factory is done. Now, before I turn it on, let's make this look better because there's just a lot of floating stuff around everywhere. Encase all the belts, because I don't like how they look. Okay, so everything's encased. I think everything's good to go. Cobblestone generator on. Okay, iron farm on. Now we have an infinite supply of train tracks. It's just coming into this vault. Okay, let's put some pathways down now. Now we have half the factory done. Let's go work on the other half. But before we can build this train casing factory, I kind of have to go to Korea, so I'll be back. So I'm back from Korea. I just made a vlog. It's already posted on ALLArthur vlog. Go watch it if you want to watch it. So now that we have stone, that means train track production is complete. Means now we need to work on train casing production. So in order to make train casing, we need lava, which will be used for obsidian, and you also just need lava itself to make sturdy sheets. And on the other side, we need a wood farm as well. So let's come up with a design. Okay, so this is the system I've came up with. So let's go gather these materials. Okay, it's done printing. We'll obviously put a floor here later. But we have to, let's fix all the tanks and make sure they're not broken. And 2 minecarts in there I have to put in. But before I put this in walls, let's quickly build a tree farm here. And now I give it some saplings, then that should be planted. Yep, that's perfect. Now I did some off-camera work. We have this system now. It pumps lava from this lava pool, which is big enough so that it's a unlimited source. Gets loaded onto this train, and then it goes back through and offloads it on the other side to go into our obsidian farm and just spout the obsidian to turn it into sturdy sheet. And I've also done a bit of off-camera work to connect the factory to power. So now we can work on the final thing that we need to do to build the actual building that goes around the train casing factory machine. Let's go.
You're not pulling out your... Oh! What the water? It's... You don't even have the small item!
And this train casing building is now done. I also did some stuff off camera, like connecting that belt. And I also added these lampposts around everywhere, which are pretty nice, I think. And that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one, where I build a railway.